stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game one of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. Taking a look at Washington, saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home court. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Mirotic out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. Now, here's Wall. Inside, and stolen by Mirotic. Here's McDermott. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
So it's the Wizards now, after the Bulls pick up 2. Beal with it, now defended by McDermott. Beal gets a wide-open look. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Porter with the steal. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. He trains it from the right block. Rondo with it. Dishes it to McDermott. He kicks it to Lopez. Butler against Beal. 4 on the shot clock. Gortat with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. And it's Butler missing. Lopez kicks to Mirotic. Butler from outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Feeds it to Beal. Back to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Wall. The open shot by Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Beal's got 5 now.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Rondo kicks to Mirotic. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That doesn't go either for Butler. Washington trailing. Outside, Wall. Morris outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the wing right side. Fires for 3. McDermott can't get it to go. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now Wall. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. It's stolen by Rondo. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. McDermott kicks to Lopez. Outside Butler. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Butler's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now the feed to Gortat. There's the pick. The pass to Morris. Out to the right wing. Wall wide open. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back, too.
Butler missing again. Wizards trail by 4. Left side, Wall. It's Porter outside and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Lets it go from deep, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul, and a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat. Smith comes in for Markieff Morris. Satoransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Burke in for John Wall. Down low, there's Satoransky, and Butler sends it back. Pass to Mirotic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And again, no good by Chicago. Washington's gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Beal. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Chicago leading. Rebound by Mahinmi.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's McDermott. He's covered by Beal. Stolen away. Here's Satoransky, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The dish to Burke, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. Here's Satoransky, and still a close. And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his...
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals.
You think John Wall's hungry for a championship in D.C.?
Yeah, I was certainly thinking. Well, not really. I've seen that dude eat exactly the way John described it. It is an unbelievable sight to behold. You literally cannot comprehend how anybody could scarf up that much food and still hoop.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, Thornton out there with Smith. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Burke, and it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard position. Tries from 10. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gortat's checked in for Jason Smith. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Marcus Thornton. And John Wall subbed in for Burke. Mahinmi kicks to Porter. Wall passes to Gortat. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Wade against Porter. Now, here's Wade. Tight defense on him, and he gets it to go.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
Wall dishes to Porter. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Wizards making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gortat wide open. He fired. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. Out to the wing. Portis, the pass to Wade. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Satoransky.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Wade kicks the butt. Back to Wade. The 11-footer. Morris with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Wall. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Wall against Wade. Butler on the wing. Passes to Mirotic. Back to Butler. He feeds it to Mirotic. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And again, no good by Chicago. The Wizards with the lead. Beal dishes to Wall. Kicks it to Morris. Here's Beal. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. Here's Wade. Butler in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards leading by 4. Outside, Wall. Gortat with a screen on Wade. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Bulls making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Washington making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gortat. Thornton comes in for Porter. And it's Burke in for John Wall. Wade passes to Butler. He dishes it to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Mirotic has got his first basket of the night. Washington leading now by 8. Burke kicks to Smith. There's a screen. Morris dishes to Burke. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And stolen by Thornton.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
18 feet out. Offensive rebound. Out to Wade. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mirotic's shot is off. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Butler. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wade for 3 and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Wizards as they wrap up the second quarter with a...
Bradley, it's...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out looking at the Wizards. They put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
So for Chicago right now, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Robin Lopez out there with Mirotic, and it's Rondo in at the 1. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Mirotic, and he gets it back.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
Rondo drives in. Pass to McDermott. Butler from outside. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Porter. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
McDermott passes to Lopez. Bank shot, no good. Washington leading now by 8. And Wall kicks to Porter. Back to Wall. Gortat with the ball. Now defended by McDermott. Porter dishes to Gortat. From deep, Wall. Feeds it to Porter. Launches it. Good. Porter's got 8.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense. So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Washington making some changes. Mahinmi comes in for Markieff Morris. And Satoransky subbed in for Bradley Beal. Rondo against Wall. Back to Rondo. Butler on the wing. The baseline J. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 11.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Wall kicks to Mahinmi. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dishes it to Lopez. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw good from Lopez. Lopez hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Satoransky the pass to Gortat. Outside Butler. Over to the wing. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Chicago.
Rare you'll see him miss such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Porter in the corner. It's up a 3. Cannot hit. Bulls trail by 7. Zipser. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Wall dishes to Gortat. Here's Satoransky, and the layup's good off the glass.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, but just more of the same.
Zipser. And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Jason Smith comes in for Gortat. And Trey Burke subbed in for John Wall. Portis, who's checked in for the Bulls. Wade comes in for Butler.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. So it's Washington now. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's stolen by Rondo. Wade, right side. To the inside. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's Porter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Wizards?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
6 to shoot. And the basket good. Wade's got 5 points so far.
Well, after a horrible half of shooting, they've bounced back here in the second half and picked up their shooting percentage quite nicely.
They set the pick. And Satoransky kicks to Smith, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And the technical free throw is good. Markieff Morris is checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Porter. 1:07 left in the third. It's stolen by Rondo. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Burke, the pass to Smith. Morris, a screen. Here's Burke. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Burke.
2 shots.
Burke hits them both. Bulls trail by 7. And there's the feed to Mirotic. He kicks to Wade. Back to Mirotic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the line for him here. The first one falls. And so Mirotic nails both of them.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here is Burke. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wade outside. The pass to McDermott. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Morris outside. Missed. 3. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Washington with the ball. The lead is 2. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Markieff Morris is out there with Thornton. And it's Gortat in at the center. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And the basket by Thornton. And Chicago shooting about 42% so far. The drive by Wade. Good.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead, and the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
There's a screen by Gortat. Wall with it. Wade picks him up. There's Beal with the three. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's 13 points here for Beal. Bulls trail by 5. Wade outside. Pass to Lopez. Butler against Beal. Here's Mirotic. That one off the back iron and out.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Three-pointer, Butler. Washington with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wall attacking. There's the bucket. Good. Now it's a 7-point Wizards lead.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
The dish to Porter. Pass to Satoransky. That's good. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need.
Butler dishes to Lopez. To halt the run, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lopez. Lopez has got 3 assists tonight.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And Gortat kicks to Mahinmi. Pass to Satoransky. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Gortat. Rebound by the Bulls. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The drive by Wade. Can't get it to go.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Butler. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And with the game literally hanging in the balance, a play like that is an igniter. That's where momentum can become a game changer.
Morris is checked in for Gortat. And Chicago also making a switch. Rondo's checked in. Wizards leading by 4. And Wall kicks to Morris. Down low. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
Kicks to Porter. He feeds it to Mahinmi. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Here's Porter. And again, Washington, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Butler passes to Rondo. Butler on the way. He's covered by Beal. Shot clock at 6. Lopez gets to Butler. Another three for Chicago.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, you know, his shooting has got them in a position to win this game now, and with the clock winding down and the score where it is, well, I think his green light is always on, and it's going to stay on here.
So it's Washington now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wall dishes to Beal. Here's the screen with the floater, and it's good on the layup. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Rondo against Wall. .16 left here in the fourth quarter. Wall against Rondo. Shot clock at 5.
Really an extraordinary game for Butler. He's got 21 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Gortat's checked in for Washington.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Washington calls timeout. Morris into the lane. Here's Porter. Money!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rondo passes to Lopez. The kick outside to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Lopez. Here's Beal. Rebound by the Bulls. Now, here is Mirotic. Butler from outside. And the Bulls with another miss. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
All with it. He's picked up by Rondo. It falls!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
Here's McDermott. Not enough on that one as it misses. All with it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He dishes it to Gortat. And so they foul intentionally.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's what they're talking about, Greg. I mean, it's their only chance. And even if it's a long shot, it is a chance.
And And so Washington takes the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on the win, Bradley. We saw your parents in the stands and your mom cheering you on. You seem like you like playing these home games in front of family and friends.
It's always good to have my parents in the building. I can always hear her no matter where she may be, but she's right on the floor, and she gave me a few tips while I was out there, too. So it's always good when my family's there. Thank
you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next,
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Marcin Gortat.
We've seen these type of nights over and over from him. I mean, he's going to give you everything he has on the boards all the time. I think his energy alone kept them going offensively, constantly securing the rebounds and moving it down the floor.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie.
And that is it for this broadcast of Round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille